Welcome to the weekly show with Malcolm Hatfield.
That's when you guys are supposed to applaud. That's when you guys are supposed to applaud. Thanks for doing it late. Terrible studio audience. They're the worst. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the weekly show. I'm your host, Malcolm Hatfield. Got a lot of good stuff planned for you guys today. We got a good guest on the show. His name is Ryan Newman. You might know him as Mr. Newman. You might know him as Guy with the Beard, Guy with the Plaid, Guy who talks a lot, Guy with the stories. He's got a lot of names. Did you guys hear the news? Not really news, but the Democratic debate happening this Saturday. There's 3 people debating for the Democratic nomination. We got Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, and
Rick Santorum.
Not Rick Santorum. I think he's just some dude in a suit. I don't know. We didn't really write a lot of jokes today. We want to thank Tom Fendelstein. He came in, even though his goldfish died of meningitis last night. He still showed up to the show. Yeah, sorry. He's a good guy. He's a hard worker. Thanks, Tom, for coming in. He's just getting shots. He works hard.
Gotta get him somehow.
He played hockey at Yale. That's his big thing. Big shout out to Tom. Blue and white game is tonight for boys basketball. Don't go if you're colorblind. It's gonna suck. You're gonna hate it. So that's pretty much all we got jokes-wise. We're gonna swing it over to the guys at the weekly update. And Tom, get out of the shot, dude. Can you? Tom, Tom. He's the worst. Wesley, Kamisha.
All right. Well, yeah, we got the weekly update. It's gonna be huge. Here with Kamisha. She's from China. You're fired. There's a wall here. You're paying for it. Weekly update's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Back to you, Wesley.
Thank you, Donald. I'd like to apologize to Kamisha. You're actually not fired. He can't do that.
Thank you.
He likes to say that word. He's a weird guy. Anyways, to start, our boys basketball team is ready to go. Got it put together. Coach McAllister, we have our first game tonight, the blue and white game, as Malcolm said. It's going to be awesome. I hear it is a whiteout, so come with all your school spirit. We're going to need the support. This is what I've heard is the hardest game of the year. I guess that's how it goes when you're the best team in the state. Playing yourself is the hardest game of the year. I don't know.
True. Pigpen is tomorrow night here in the radio room at 7 o'clock, $2 at the door. New Shack and the Black and Red are playing, so come and enjoy some rad local music.
Again, though, as Malcolm said, if you're colorblind, black and red, you might not be able to hear them very well.
Yeah.
Colorblind, so.
But New Shack.
New Shack, so still
for
come.
you. Yeah.
But So. Anyways, the wrestling team. That's right. Pleasant Grove wrestling team, best in the state for the past 5 years, going on 6 years to get their state championship for a total of 18 or something. I don't know, I've lost count. It's a big number, past than I can count. So many state championships they have all time, so obviously Coach Moore knows what he's doing, and he's got them doing their 18-hour practice tonight, all night of wrestling training. That's crazy stuff, so support them, and support Coach Moore and his amazing legacy, even if he can't even see it. Still amazing.
Sadie's just happened, and Preference is right around the corner. So, ladies, if Sadie's wasn't everything you wanted it to be, or just sucked, or whatever, find someone else to go with, and make that night one Hannah.
Who are you asking to Preference?
Wesley, I was gonna ask you to Preference. Will you go to Preference with me?
Yes. Back to you, Malcolm.
Wow. Yeah, I heard the theme for Preference is reverse polygamy, so ladies ask multiple guys. Just kidding. Then next up on the show, we have our guest, Mr. Newman. So why don't you come on up there?
Oh, we're gonna do a bro hug?
Take a seat on our...
Right next to you? Yeah, right next to me.
Take a seat on our
hyenas had babies
terrible
on
couch.
They did. What is this? 5 years ago.
There was hyenas. So we're glad to have on the show. Now guess what? I was watching
Why are you back there?
Regis and Kelly. No, it's Michael and Kelly now. Regis, we miss you, man. Anyway, I was watching Michael and Kelly an hour ago. This guy was on the show.
My picture was on the
A
show.
picture of him. He went fishing with celebrity Elizabeth Banks. So that's, look at that.
Right there.
We're talking national television. You know how many stay-at-home moms saw him today?
They're all watching.
It's great.
Wow.
Now we did a little bit of, so Mr. Bayless at the beginning of the year, he moved classrooms. Am I correct?
I remember that, yeah.
I don't know why I'm really far back from you right now.
Yeah, I know,
You're
I'm like-
turning your neck.
Hi.
We took some documentarial footage. Is that a word? That's not a word. we made a little documentary about you and Bayless, and we just want to show it. It's kind of like what we're plugging today. Are we going to show the clip?
It's been rough.
This is just a little clip from the film. So if you want to check it out, there it is.
You don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I worked tirelessly for like 30 minutes on that. So.
Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
Right during my class.
Directed
we
by Malcolm
walked right
Hatfield.
into his class and just pulled out a camera and started
And
shooting.
there's that one kid that came from Mazer, like, we should be learning right now.
Yeah. Who is that?
There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Worst.
Who likes to learn? Who goes to school to learn?
Worst.
You're not showing this to the principal, are you?
No.
No. Maybe.
Anyway, that fun fact about that video, Bayless does not know that it's like that. He thought he thought he was gonna be like bullying Newman. He was gonna be mean, but we made it look like he loves Newman. He does.
He does.
It does deep down.
He just doesn't want to admit
He
it.
tries to hide it, but he can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do
You
it.
can't hide that side of love.
Junior, remember earlier in the year when I really wanted McDonald's?
Yeah.
I texted him. I went to early morning seminary. I was
Yeah.
really hungry. I said, Junior, give me food. I'm hungry. But I asked him nicely.
And usually I don't do that sort of thing for Malcolm. Like me and Malcolm have a friendship, but it's not that close. But that day I decided,
He doesn't want to admit it.
okay, I'll get Malcolm some McDonald's. I got him a couple sandwiches, and I just couldn't find his classroom. He didn't tell me what his first period was, so I go looking for him, and I thought maybe he's in Newman's. So I go in there, and I see Mr. Newman. I offer him a sandwich, and there's 2 sandwiches in there, but Wyatt thought it would be really funny if we took a bite out of one of them to give to Malcolm, but I didn't know which one he took a bite out of. And
So you gave Mr. Newman
I
a
think I
big, not a
gave you the
sandwich.
one with the.
Yeah, because there wasn't a bite out of mine. You were like, I started eating it in class, and you were like, where's the bite? And I was like, what?
No, it was like one of those things where I thought someone liked me so much, and then they just gave me like a bitten sandwich. I was like, oh my gosh, how
Well,
nice.
I
was
think
like,
it's the thought that counts. I don't think he meant to bite it.
and then I didn't know like whose mouth had been on it, you know. So I was like,
It was.
Did you just
It
throw it
wouldn't be
away then?
weird.
I hope you
So-
threw it away. Did you eat it?
I think I bit the other side.
That's okay. They don't spread that fast, the germs.
Yeah, germs don't go across sandwiches.
No.
They might, though. I don't know. Like, we should do a study
We
about
should.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
Mythbusters.
We are just barely running out of time, so we're going to start to wrap up. But we want to thank Mr. Newman for coming on the show, Wesley and Kamisha, Tom Fendelstone, and we want to thank Junior. And but before we wrap up, we got a little surprise for you guys. And you've never heard of this before. Super creative. It's called a lip sync battle. No one has ever done it before, ever on any late night television shows.
Ever?
But due to copyright issues, we're not going to call it a lip sync battle. We're just going to call it like reverse karaoke or something.
Okay.
And how's this going to work?
Um,
Like I said, no one's ever heard of a lip sync battle before. A very original idea just from our brains. Newman's going to sing a song first. I'm going to sing a song second. You guys are going to decide who wins. So why don't you go grab the mic?
Okay.
I'm going to
Give me some space. Give me some space.
All right, what song are you doing?
It's a surprise.
All right, it's a surprise.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Maybe I need some rehab, or maybe just need some sleep. I got a sick obsession, I'm seeing it in my dreams.